Hello, so in this video I'm going to go over question number 1 to 1.4. So the first one is find the diameter and the area of a circle with a circumference is 88 centimeters. In this one is given the circumference of a circle and you need to find diameter and a circle. First, you need to list the formulas. Area is equals to pi times r squared, where pi is equal to 3.15. R is the radius of the circle, and then circumference is equals to 2 times pi times r. So we are given circumference, and the first thing is we want to find diameter. We can find the radius first. So circumference is equals to 88 equals to 2 times pi times the radius. And then we substitute 3.15 into the formula. Then we divide it by, we multiply them first, is equals to 6.28 times the radius. And divided by 6.28 on both sides. You will get the radius is approximately equals to 28.025. You can round up to the whole number, which is 28. That's fine. Now, radius 14 something. That's diameter. So if you have a radius, so the diameter is equals to 2 times the radius, which is 2 times 14 centimeter. Is equal to 28 centimeters. Don't forget about the units. Now the next thing is we already have the radius. We will be able to find the area of a circle. So it's equals to 3.15 pi times the radius r squared, which is 14 square. When we calculate that, we need to follow the order of appendix. We need to calculate the exponential before the multiplication. So we need to calculate this part first. So together is equals to 615.44. Some of you got 616 centimeters square, which is fine because that probably caused by the rounding issue. So that's why you're a little bit off. That's okay. What I care more about is the steps, the progress. Do you show these work? If you do, then you will be fine. Okay, next is the angle relationship in a parallel line. So the two horizontal lines, they're parallel to each other. So if they're parallel, we will know that so the alternative interior angle are equal, and also the transversal add to 180 degrees. So with these, we can first calculate this part, because these three angles, when they add up, will equals to 180 degrees. So we can solve for x. So I have a 2x plus x, which is 3x, plus 19 is equals to 180. So that we minus 19 degrees on both sides. We have a 3x equals to 19, x equals to 13 degrees. That's the first step. Now, the second one is we can calculate y. X and the 2y, they are alternative interior angle. Alternative interior angle. Meaning that they're going to be equal. So that means 2y is equals to x. Our x is equal to 13. So we have 2y equals to 13. So y is equals to 15 degrees. The next is z. Z and 2y, they are transversal. That means they're on the same line. That means when they add them up together, it's equals to 118 degrees. with that, we have 2y at z equals to 180. And we found out that 2y earlier is equal to 13 degrees. So we can substitute 2y equals to 13. Then we can find z is equal to 150 degrees. So that would be number 2. Number 3 is a volume problem. So this is a cylinder, and in order to find the volume of the shaded area, what we need to do is use the big cylinder volume, subtract the volume of the small cylinder, then we will get the shaded part. So the formula of a volume is equal to pi times r squared times height. But be careful, when you look at the figure, 0.4 meter is the diameter. We need to convert this first, find the radius first. So this is 0.8 and this is equal to 0.4. So the big volume, which is, they use the same formula, which is pi times r with the big r squared times h minus pi times the small r times h. So common factor. Common factor is pi and r. So that means we can factor out. We will have pi times h, parentheses, the big radius square minus the small radius square. So I have 3.14 times 1.2, which is the height, times 0.8 square minus 0.2 square. Sorry, it's 0.4 square. In here, you need to be careful because I see some of you from the quizzes, they write it to 0.4 minus 0.2 and then square. These two would give you a totally different answer because 0.4 minus 0.2 is equal to 0.2 square, which is 0.04. But 0.4 square minus 0.2 square is equal to 0.16 square minus 0.04, which is, let me use a red pen so you can see the difference. This is 0.16 minus 0.04, which is 0.12. So you see the result is different. So that means, just for future reference, a squared minus b squared is not equals to a minus b squared. These two are not equal. Okay, get back to our questions. This one, eventually use a calculator, you will get 0.45 cubic meter. If you forgot the unit, you will take out some points. Next one is finding the area of the figure. So this figure, you will see, will have 3 parts. A small triangle. Why would I say this is a small triangle? Because the base is 2 feet. And we have a bigger triangle with the base is 3 feet. And so some of you being a little bit careless, thinking that this is 2 equal triangle. And then adding a rectangle. But when it comes to rectangle, you need to be careful. This part, this color is not clear. Let me use a green one. So this part is 8 feet. The solid part is 8 feet, as you can see, and then, but the whole length of the triangle is equal to the solid line plus the dashed line. So the length should be 8 plus 3, not just 8. Lots of you just wrote 8. So, and we need to add the area of this part, which is area of a triangle equals to the total length times the width, which is 11 times 4 equals to 14.4. The small triangle equals to half of the base times height, which is 6. The big triangle is also same formula, but the base is 3 instead of 2. Then we add these together. So the total area of this figure is 14.4 at 6 at 4.5, which is 15.4.5 square feet. Don't forget about the units. Okay, so that's it for these quizzes. Let me know if you have other questions.